Hi everyone and welcome to the Actually Business World. Today, we're going to talk about 5 ways the rich people get richer. But before, don't forget to smash the like button and subscribe to our channel. Now, let's begin. Number 1. Network with other successful people. Wealthy people understand the importance of surrounding themselves with other successful people. Wealthy people spend time networking with others who are wealthy but also have drive, talent, and most important, the potential to become wildly successful. The rich spend time every month getting to know other like-minded people at conferences, events, and gatherings, or just grabbing coffee or a drink with someone interesting. This is time wisely invested, as it keeps their minds focused on success and helps them meet new people who have fresh and thought-provoking ideas. Doing this also helps wealthy people fill their contact lists with relevant and influential people who can potentially help them. If you know someone who you want to network up with is going to be at an event, do some internet research to find out what they're currently working on, then open up your discussion by asking them to tell you about it. When networking with people who are more successful than you, if you're not uncomfortable connecting with someone, then you're probably not aiming high enough. Your nervousness is usually a sign that this is the exact person you should be talking to. Number 2. Focus on self-improvement. One of the best ways to keep growing as a person is by focusing on self-improvement and doing more for yourself on a regular basis. This might mean taking steps towards reaching a goal, or simply adding a few things into your day that make you feel good, such as reading more often or learning something new. Wealthy people are usually avid readers, but you won't find many mindless beach novels in their bookcases. The wealthy understand the importance of self-education and pushing themselves to become better in all ways. In fact, if you look at the books piled by their beds, you'll mostly find titles on self-improvement. One of the best places to start on the road to self-improvement is by envisioning your future self and how you might like to feel years down the line, and from there, beginning to live life from that perspective. Holmes says, so go ahead and imagine an ideal older self. What are they doing? How do they feel? What's their daily routine look like? This can help you get a better idea of what self-improvement might look like, and the steps you can take to get there. Trying to reach your goals all at once means you're less likely to do them well, if at all. So take a look at all the things you'd like to accomplish, create a few solid goals, and then come up with a plan that approaches it in smaller chunks. Number 3. Never completely retire. We live in a society where our relationship with work is deeply polarizing. On one side of the spectrum, you have the hustle culture people, promoting the idea that you should work tirelessly, sacrificing everything from your sleep to your social life in the interest of growing your business and achieving your goals. You can sleep when you're dead. On the other side, you have those who condemn our toxic work culture for draining our energy and taking time away from our families, hobbies, rest, and overall well-being, while giving little in return for our sacrifice. The ultra-rich certainly have enough money to never work another day in their life, but the majority of them keep working, at least to some degree, often well past 70. That doesn't mean they're clocking long days at the office. Indeed, they're probably taking their fair share of vacations and enjoying flexible schedules. But many rich people never completely retire. This is not because they can't afford to, but because they enjoy what they do. Many are entrepreneurs at heart, and the desire to run and grow a business never leaves them. The stability of working and the sense of purpose and fulfillment it gives them is an important part of their overall happiness. Working gives them an ongoing feeling of success and an objective to keep them focused, not to mention that it keeps the money rolling in. Number 4. Create multiple income flows. Creating multiple income streams allows an individual to have various cash flow sources that are coming in. This puts you in a better position to be prepared if one source of income fails. Now you have something to fall back on. What's cool about this current digital age is there are a lot of ways to make consistent extra money, whether that is passive or active. Just like the definition, you probably have a pretty good idea or can guess to why having more than one income source is a good idea. But let's explore these a bit more in detail. This can help you reach your financial goals, live a more comfortable life, and help pay off any debts you may have faster. Think about all the opportunities and freedoms having money coming into you and your family from multiple streams can do. The more money you have, the easier it is to make more money, and the easiest and fastest way to make more money is to have multiple income streams. That way, you always have money coming in and can use the excess income to invest in new income flows. This, in a nutshell, is the primary way the wealthy stay wealthy. There are two basic forms of income: active income, in which you work for the money you make, and passive income, in which payment isn't directly tied to the number of hours you work. Passive income includes rental property, dividend stocks, index funds, writing a book or creating an app, all of which will bring in a steady flow of income from sales or royalties. Number 5. Diversification. Diversification is a risk management strategy that mixes a wide variety of investments within a portfolio. A diversified portfolio contains a mix of distinct asset types and investment vehicles in an attempt at limiting exposure to any single asset or risk. The rationale behind this technique is that a portfolio constructed of different kinds of assets will, on average, yield higher long-term returns and lower the risk of any individual holding or security. Diversification strives to smooth out any unsystematic risk events in a portfolio, so the positive performance of some investments neutralizes the negative performance of others. The benefits of diversification hold only if the securities in the portfolio are not perfectly correlated, that is, they respond differently, often in opposing ways to market influences. Probably one of the most important financial terms to learn and live by is diversification. The simple way of looking at it is not putting all your eggs in one basket. I know, cliché statement that's been used to death, but it's the best way to describe it. Diversifying is a big strategy to successful investing. You want to spread your money to different assets for protection during downturns. Example being in the stock market, you want to have a mix of stocks, bonds, and maybe some real estate too. But this concept applies to how you make money too. You want to have different paths of revenue generating streams. You might earn more on your day job than others, but you should have other streams to offset if something would happen. Thanks for watching. We hope you really enjoyed this video.